Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to you. I hope you are well. Now, this is the first video outside with the new camera, so not quite sure how it's going to go. I did a quick one on the members vid. You might notice that I'm not sure what the lighting is going to be like because a lot of these cameras are on the auto settings. But first of all, I hope you are well. Hope you've had a good week. I'm filming this just before I go to work, so you might be watching this while I'm still at work. I finished at about 7:30 today. But we haven't been outside for a while. It's a bit of a frost on the ground, but otherwise okay. So yeah. Now the only thing with this camera is, I feel a bit like I'm a newbie again, because when I first went out filming, it was with a small Legra camera. When anyone turned up in my direction, I could quickly put it in my pocket. This is a bit of a bigger affair. It's a Canon Mark 50 Mark II camera, so you can't really quickly put it in your pocket. There's an external mic on the top as well. So hopefully the sound is a little bit better, but it does tend to catch all outside sounds wherever I point the microphone to. And also as well, I've got a little device which screws into the bottom of the camera, so hopefully it's a bit more steady than usual. So, you know, it's a new era of walking. As I say, I'm not sure what's going to happen with these lighting bits, but thank you to the members and subscribers and everyone that's donated in the super chats and the live streams, which will continue because that's making the channel gradually evolve. And there will be some more upgrades coming throughout the year. I'll try and give you as much as I possibly can as this channel grows. So we're off walking again. Haven't been for a good couple of months. Hopefully we don't see too many people. I don't have to try and quickly hide the camera, because what tends to happen as well is, the swap hands are getting a bit yeah, you know. So it was a bit dark, this one. What tends to happen is, because there's a lot of older people in this catchment area, when someone sees you with a camera, a noticeable camera, 9 out of 10 people try and stop you for a conversation, and then when you're a bit rushed for time, you won't get any work done. So yes, we're walking through the vineyard, which hopefully you could see there. You know, it seems to be coming along. Never thought there'd be a vineyard near where I live. But anyway, so yes, it does look a bit dark on the viewfinder. This camera's got a lot of special features to try and find, so I might be coming in and out. But this is just a tester really on my first walk. That's a bit better light there. Maybe I need a light on the top. It's quite early in the day. It's before 9 p.m. So I try to get out before there's any like dog walkers and stuff. But we'll see what happens, won't we? So yes. It shouldn't be, what you shouldn't hear any wind on the camera. That's one thing, because the microphone's got a big fluffy thing on. Before we just had to try and exist with the external mic. I don't know how long the battery is going to last on this either. Apparently they don't last very long, so if it does run out I'll have to finish the rest of it back at home. But it's all a learning process, isn't it, folks? All a learning process. Whoa, come on Nick. You'll be all right. Boof. Right, here we go. Bit of a low sun here at the moment, but let's just start with the games we covered on the channel this week. Always about 6 games, and yeah, you might have seen them, you might not have. This gives you a chance to go back and have a look at them if you want to indeed have a look. So on the ZX Spectrum, there was, it's a bit like weightlifting, this camera as well. But anyway, it's because I'm so weak. Anyway, the first one on the ZX Spectrum was Bubble Dizzy. We covered this in a live stream as well. It's one of the many Dizzy side games that are out there. Initially I thought it was quite frustrating, but I seem to get a little bit better on it. Essentially, I'll try and put some footage up as well. But essentially, you control Dizzy the egg, and he must get away from the watery depths by jumping on bubbles that gradually go up, and every so often a bubble disappears, and then it sends you back to the bottom or the ledge you happen to fall on. It's quite a tricky game, but in the live stream I seemed to looped it, and it made me question whether there was a poke on, but I don't think there was. I think I actually completed it. So the game never sort of like finishes, it just goes round and round and round, so it was one of those. The other game on ZX Spectrum we covered last Saturday was a game called Dead or Alive. It's like a Western game. A lot of people said it reminded them of Who Dares Wins 2, those sort of games, where you must defend the bank by shooting varmints, occasionally going to the saloon to redo your first. And yeah, it wasn't a bad little game for that sort of era. Oh, I can hear seagulls. Can you hear them? Hopefully I don't get attacked by them. Quite a good game for that era, and I think that's worth checking out as well. And the other ZX Spectrum game we looked at was Angels. Nothing to do with the Robbie Williams song. He's loving Angels instead. I do need to practice with this light, don't I? But anyway, I'll get it eventually. The sun's not doing what I want it to do. Anyway, it's Angels. It's a good like beat 'em up sort of game. You control any one or two alien girls who've been sent to the Earth to fight crime, and that is their punishment. Great graphics, great sound. Playability could be maybe a little bit better for my mind, but it's not a bad little game. Angels, and you've got to respect everything that Zosya did. This one come out in 2021. On the Amiga, we looked at a game called Narco Police. Already looked at that on the ZX Spectrum a little while ago, and yeah, the playability isn't good. You're running through tunnels. You've got to control 3 groups to defeat some drug gangs, because narcotics has been the main thing from 2003. Fifth of the world's population is addicted to it, and you put a play into that. I didn't think it was particularly playable. And then on the Mega Drive we looked at Kid Chameleon, nothing to do with Boy George's Come Chameleon, a platformer game. As we said in the comments, which I tend to agree, that as soon as Sonic the Hedgehog came out on the Mega Drive, everything else was second best. But it's got a nice idea. By collecting masks, you have different sort of like powers, so you can get a little bit further there to complete the levels. About 103 levels. There's no save points though throughout the whole thing, or passwords, so you'd have to do it all in one go. So I don't think many kids would have completed that one. And the last game is probably the least watched video for quite some time, so maybe Super Nintendo isn't as popular as I thought. It's Pacman, based on the, I think was it Midway or Namco in 1982, so that was an arcade game. So if you like any of those, then please check them out there as we push forward. Members will know what videos are going up next week. If you want to be a member, click on the join button, see this channel go from leaps to bounds, and thank you to all the members already, which we'll do shout outs a bit later on there. So thank you everyone. Right, here we go. Normally there's a lot of forms through here. With the new camera you might be seeing a little bit more detail of what I have to contend with each time. But look at that, there we go, high definition, hopefully. Who knows how the thing ends. Now this is the sort of thing that's the problem. These sort of like forms here. Get those in your coat, that's not very clever. Right, okay. Over the start as we go. Oh, come on, Dick. Oh, God, it's not good with a camera. But edit. He's over. Off the road, hopefully I'm not drained out by the traffic, but I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, is the red bag still there? So going the other way round the walk, is the red bag still there? And what is it like in high definition? Well, I can see it, right? It's not looking pretty, so take a deep breath now, get ready. You see, that's the red bag in high definition. It's been here for probably over 2 years, and it's not getting any better. You might want to analyse that, but let's go. It's a landmark of the place. Let's go, Hugo. Right, let's have a sit down. Hello. Now, it always seems slightly rushed, these videos, well, the channel completely, really. I do wish there was a time where I could go full time, but I'm saying this for sort of like years. A little bit dark at the moment, but I think we're sort of like okay. Yeah, been saying this for sort of like years, but I try the best I can with the editing. With so many special effects I'd like to do and all that sort of stuff. But you know, first, I thank you for watching the video. Now I always pick up on a little bit of news that I found. You might hear the traffic in the distance. You might catch up with a little bit extra detail that you wouldn't normally have seen here, where the camera wasn't strong enough to pick it up. But a news story I picked up on recently. You might have heard of this one. Now, when it comes to betting, I had a problem with my in my youth, which thankfully I've got over now. But this guy, which I read about, seems to have got it right. He's 85-year-old guy called Janus Wagenbach. He's 85 years old. Essentially, he has small bets. I mean, bets in pence. Now, he put on a 3 pence bet at his local betting shop. Yeah, 3 pence. Yes, big betting. And normally they only allow a minimum bet of 5p, but because he was a regular in there, they let him have a bet of 3p. Now, his bet was an accumulator of 10 football matches, all being draws. So the chances of that are quite low. I think the odds were 90,000 to 1 or something. Well, anyway, they all come in. All the bets come in. So what do you think he won there? 3 pence, 10 draws. He won £2,700. That's amazing, isn't it? Good luck to him. 3 pence. So that's what you need to do. Have fun with a bet. Bet hardly any money. 3p. I mean, £2,700. A 10-match football accumulator. Now, I don't bet at all now. Not even the lottery, because I have to get over my thing. It's a bit like a drinker doesn't even have a sip of sherry. But have you ever had a really small bet and it's paid off a massive amount? Let me know about that. I mean, I've had friends before which are new to betting that had a big win early on, thought it was easy, and then lost their money and more. And that's typically what happens with betting, especially with online casinos and that sort of thing. So it's not something I would fully trust. I mean, an online casino, you put on £50 to red and black. How can you trust that? You can't even see it. And an algorithm says, no, it was black, not red, and you lost £50. So don't get sucked into betting. If you're going to do it, I'd say have a fun bet like Janus Wagenbach did, age 85. Good work from him. Well done, Janus. Let me know what your next 10 draws would be. He said he's had other big bets before, but I don't think he's ever put any massive money on. I mean, you can make the mistake, don't you? That's 3p, 2,700. Let's put £3 on it, and then that would have been, what would that have been? £270,000. Was that right? No, don't fall into that trap, because that's the bettor's trap. Right, let's go. Blazing sunshine today, and I think this light, it might not be a light problem, but I think this light problem would have been the same even if I was using the old camera. Glorious low sunshine, which I can't complain, because for weeks now it's been like raining and I haven't been able to get out and do any proper filming. But I got one other bit of news that's picked my eye. I mean, there's loads of bits of news, but I just things that I just come across. Remember that Jaws film? I'm sure you do. There was a shark that was swimming off the coast of Amity Island, and it was ruining people's holiday, really, by nipping at their ankles and generally being a very naughty boy. Now, great white sharks are found throughout the world, most notably, I think, warmer waters, New Zealand, places like that. They're not really found around the UK. Now, some surfer guy or photographer or journalist, or one of the three, or maybe all three, saw a fin sticking up. Thought he took a photo, thought it was a dolphin, and then analysing that, it looked like it was a great white shark, and it was off the coast of the UK on Goring-by-Sea in West Sussex. Yes, and that's apparently I don't know it, but it's a tourist area. And they believe the shark may have be coming in to feed off seals and bass. Looked like it was just one of them, but you don't expect a great white shark to be turning up on the coastal waters of the UK. Now, do you live near there by Goring-by-Sea? I mean, the person who took the photograph sent it off to be analysed by fishing experts, whoever they are. Got an office with fishing expert written on the door. But they say it was a great white shark, probably a young one. And yeah, I wouldn't go swimming where there's a great white shark. I mean, I know sharks tend to get a bad rep, and some say they're not dangerous as they are. Some people say hippos kill more people than great white sharks, but I don't think there's going to be a hippo swimming quite near Goring by Sea, and there was no film, Jaws-based film, where it was a hippo mutilating people and swimming around. Quint in Jaws didn't go around trying to get a hippo. I'll catch your hippo. He never said that. I've been hunting hippo. I've been hunting hippo for 20 years, and I look like a hippo. No, it wasn't. It was a great white shark. It was Goring by Sea. So I don't know they're going to catch that or we see any other stuff. It makes you think water's warming up, might be global warming or not. Creatures have been found where they shouldn't be. Spiders are turning up where they shouldn't be. I don't think there might be a big spider around here. In the summer, there's loads of squirrels around here. They've buzzed off. Maybe they've gone to Goring by Sea. If you're in Goring by Sea, then comment below. Are you a hippo? Are you a spider? Or are you otherwise? They're good, these walks, aren't they? I'll have fun editing this together before I need to go to work. Hopefully, unless it's gone up on a Saturday, and then that'll be quite tricky. I hope your 2022 is going well. Mine is going well. I'm very busy. Hopefully it settles down soon. So I'll get on the walk again, then we'll do some shout outs for the members that are keeping this thing going. It's all about time, really. If I could generate more time, it would all be cool. But anyway, hopefully I don't have to get a second job, because that'll make it even trickier. So thank you for your support. Let's go, let's walk. We'll try and go on a different location next week. I know I said that before and time's an issue, but I think we need a change of scenery without the red bag. So, as always, a big thank you to all the members that are keeping this channel on the road. As I say, it's pretty tough going on YouTube, so thank you there. We're going, well, almost been going 10 years. It's been a slow burn, but last couple of years in particular has gathered a little bit of momentum. It's sort of about getting used to new tech and stuff. So if you want to be a member, as I say, click on the join button below. Don't feel pressure to do so if you don't want to, because the channel is there to try and beat stress, not create it. If you can support me, no matter how low, I think the bottom tier is $1.99, that makes a huge difference on the channel. If there are a few hundred people doing that, massive difference. If there's 1,000 people doing that, then, you know, it's full time and we can look at other stuff and development, because when you get the spare time, that's when the research and development comes in. Now, these shout-outs might cut out quickly with different scenes, because there might be people walking along here. But anyway, big thank you this time round to Grey Hulk 2. Thank you for renewing your membership, Grey Hulk. Much appreciated there. David B73. Dogs, thank you, Dogs. Obed Brinkman. I think I need to get a seat here. Oh, this is the best light so far. Obed Brinkman, thank you. Pete James, Jason Arnott, Terrifying House of Obsession, GTB Films, thank you. Big thanks to N Barrett, thank you, Neil. Ratty and Malad1, thank you very much. Also Rzone 1255, thank you for your support, sir, much appreciated. Alf Fairweather and the Cat Poppy, thank you, Alf. Torquay Marder, thank you. Nikki S and Claire Johnson, thank you. Big thanks to Watho Snorkers, John Roby and Jeffrey Searby. And now I've got the first of these sort of like website shout outs. So thank you to Steve Norman. Thank you, Steve. Now Steve's got a site. I do recommend checking this out. If you haven't checked it for a while, have a look at it. It's called retroarcadia.blog. That's a retroarcadia.blog. Yeah, it does retro gaming, blogs of anything retro, sometimes some modern stuff. So he's recently had a look at Taito Legends on the PlayStation 2. Quite a lot of games on that, a lot of retro goodness, including Space Invaders, Rainbow Island and the like. So he's had a go through there. Quite a nice lengthy blog, so have a read of that one. As always, each week he does a roundup of the games he's been playing on that week. Always very interesting to see his take on the different games, so I would recommend going there. So retroarcadia.blog from good old Steve Norman. Continue doing the great work, sir, and thank you for your support. Big thank you to Lemmy Barnett and Steve Q. Thanks for all your help, Steve. Also thanks to Phil Hill and Jason Holmes. Another top shout out for you goes to Chono Baggy. Now, Chono Baggy's been into cosplay, been shouting out his Instagram site for a few weeks, which hopefully you got a time to look at. But more importantly, Chono is a member of the Facebook group, so check on this if you're on Facebook, facebook.com/copycatscosplay. That's facebook.com/copycatscosplay. It's a group of like-minded people that come together to celebrate the beauty of cosplay and share tips as well. They're a Midland-based cosplay group, but don't worry if you're not based in the Midlands, you can still join it and get ideas and stuff. It's nice and friendly, great group of people. I think there's over 300 members. I had a quick look at that earlier on, so have a look at that one. So yeah, Chono's there and lots of other fun people if you want to get involved with that and get into cosplay, which is a growing thing and exciting to do. One last shout out for that, facebook.com/copycats with a K cosplay. Good stuff, Chono, impressive. Now you might be hearing some traffic noises as we go through here from the boom sort of like mounted mic, but again, thank you to the members, and in particular the members on the top tier, because you always go above and beyond and you're really helping the channel move, so thank you there. Broom. God dear, that is quite loud. Anyway, hopefully you can still hear me. That is stupid motorbikes. Anyway, thank you to Colin Hode, thank you, Martin R, thanks for all your top help, Richard Mitten, my friend in California, I think you're in California, Tom, thank you, and Graham Vebke in Australia, thank you guys. And also as well, we can't forget the amazing, the fantastic Rossi Bossy. Look at Ross Bossy's site, it's rossbossy.itch.io, that's rossbossy.itch.io, loads of games on that. He's currently working on Super 3D Pixel Grand Prix, been working on that for a while because it's such a good game. I can't wait till this gets released because I'd imagine coding a game brings out its many problems. Ross, to make the game great, keeps bumping into them and solving them. He's recently done overhauled the AI on the game. I do a lot of the voiceover work for it. I think I'm going to provide some more voice work soon, so keep an eye on that. Also as well on there, he's got Re-Enduro, homage to the original game Enduro on the Atari 2600. Re-Xevious as well, homage to Xevious original virtual scrolling shoot 'em up game. So have a look at that. But Super 3D Pixel Grand Prix is going to be where the action is. If you want to see some of Rossi's work already, you can go to his site rossbossy.itch and have a look there. So thank you everyone for coming on this new high-res walk. I've still got a bit to learn about the camera, no doubt, and that shadow you can go on my face every now and again is a shadow from the mic. But anyway, there we go. It's all about direction, isn't it, and stuff like that. But you know, I have felt a bit more wary with this bigger camera. I haven't met too many people, which is quite good. Maybe they're at work here. So take good care of yourself. Have a good weekend. There'll be a couple of ZX Spectrum videos on the channel on Saturday. Members will know what they are. On Sunday there are a couple of vids as well. So thank you. It's all about de-stressing. So, you know, there'll be some live streams hopefully. We did a Commodore Amiga live stream in the week, which was a test stream, because I was fixing the Commodore Amiga joystick. I took it apart and there was a micro switch that wasn't quite touching the joystick when you moved it in the direction. So I put a bit of rubber in there and that seems to have fixed it. So time permitting, the Amiga streams could be back on. Okay, so till next time then, take great care of yourself and a very fun, let's swap arms so I can wave or do something. Oh, Nicky. Let's chuck that on the floor. Till next time, take great care of yourself and a very fun goodbye. Bye, folks.
Goodbye. Goodbye, E.
And Jenkin.